What's good, my people? Hand clap to the massives out and large, all over the place, all over the world. Welcome to another reaction channel, guys. Reaction vibrations like our brothers and sisters. We are back here yet again, guys. My hand is hurting me. That hand clap there, it does hurt me sometimes. But I have to work on you up, man, guys. I know I have to boom on the other channel. By the way, I dropped a vlog today, so you guys can definitely check it out. I think I will put the link in the description below. If I forget, guys, please remind me. Because sometimes, you know, your boy gets to forget sometimes. Anyways, guys, with that said, welcome back. And of course, a round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys who've tuned into yet another reaction, man. Big up yourself one time. We actually got to be reacting to a number of things that we see on social media. Of course, I was on a group and I saw a number of things that I would like to point out right there. First off, this one says, Sciarra said his hospital building is the best in the OECS. The Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, the best in the OECS, brothers and sisters. Choxy had just proven otherwise. Choxy has just proven otherwise. Why? Because he has to be flown out as well. I also saw something in addition to this thing. I hope I see it there. But it's on the basis of I don't want to let's just continue, guys. There's more stuff right there. Let's continue. Male Choxy has been granted bail in the amount of $10,000 EC dollars and will travel to Antigua for medical attention that he requires. Not only that, though, guys, but on the basis that he could not get it in Dominica at all. The man was suffering in Dominica, getting worse and worse and worse. The lawyers were even saying that it seems like the government wants this guy to die in Dominica, because this guy is not getting better. And they're saying that, hey, I remember the time when they actually went into the magistrate court and you were asking for a second opinion. He was to choose his doctor because it's clear that whatever is happening in the hospital was foolishness. Even though it's a Dominica China Friendship Hospital. I actually went there yesterday and I saw where he was and everything. He was actually inside there. There's a police officer that was guarding him and everything. And it's just you have a nice building. It's a wonderful building. You feel proud. Hey, nice building, brothers and sisters, but the services being offered are not there. I hope anyways, guys, another thing that I saw in this thing, I don't think I put it in this thing, but another thing I saw, guys, is that they're saying that they're talking about this very situation right there, the best in the OECS, and apparently it is the best only for Dominicans, because the very leaders, the very ministers of government do not go to this hospital right there. There's even the health minister's wife is seeking medical attention, not in Dominica, but in the United States, man. The health minister in charge of health in Dominica realizes that Dominica does not have the best equipments, according to what Scared wants to say. Hey, we have HIF1 and Kanamashi there, which apparently no Caribbean island wants to use because let me leave that there. But apparently the ministers of government, foreigners, people who can afford to go overseas, do not use Dominica's hospital. Dominica hospital is apparently for only those who cannot travel and this kind of things, it seems. But you are a health minister and all this kind of something there, and you don't want to use your hospital, you have to go overseas. Anyways, Choxy is leaving to go Antigua, and there were actually some individuals that came. They flew in. I think that was the 500 thing. They came in, they flew, and they head back. This is going to the east. Hopefully no hurricane meet them on the way. But they decided to go back. It's unknown where they are going. But they are definitely not going up to Antigua. They are going away from Dominica. These are the Indians that were in Dominica all the time. I was actually sitting on by two of them. Like, my seat was there, empty seat. And then Gianni was there. And then an empty seat and another Indian. And then an empty seat, another Indian, and another Indian was there as well. So they were actually right by me about 2 days ago, and now we're seeing that they're leaving right there. So that's interesting. Anyways, continuing right there, guys. Body Scared Cooley Dominica. Cooley like the bakery from Joseph Isaac. Every time I remember that word Cooley, I always remember in Joseph Isaac when Reginald Oshie was troubling him. He Cooley Bakery. No in charge. No in charge of the House of Assembly. That's crazy. But hey, do all your thing, man. Do all your thing. Have fun. 2 weeks and a cancer patient can get a bed at the hospital. Dominica hit rock bottom. Dominica don't hit rock bottom, guys. Dominica on rock bottom already. The only thing is, it seems like people trying to dig, just constantly dig there on the floor. They want to keep digging, man. They think rock bottom is the bottom. They say no, they want to dig some more to find more bottom than the rock bottom itself. Hey boy, you dead in that place. Anyway, somebody else say Patrick John was the father of Dominica. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree that Patrick John was the father of Dominica? On the other hand, you had people like Savre protesting these guys, and a number of businesses and so forth, and then Savre on it. But hey, it's just an interesting world we live in right now, guys. It's a very interesting world. Patrick John, people were protesting him and all those kind of things. Back then, they're doing the same thing. I remember I was making the comparison of a story I heard about Patrick John trying to sell Dominica to the Kiki. And then somebody mentioned under my thing saying, oh, that is not accurate or whatever. Not necessarily accurate, but the person was saying, okay, let's not look to the past, but look at the present, scare it, and everybody selling us to China and this kind of things there. You see, it's rather interesting that a lot of people don't seem to know the past to then prevent what is happening in the present, man. Much less to know what is happening in the future. It's important. It is always important to know your history, where you came from, who you are as a being, what your people suffered, so you won't have to go through that again. But it seems like we're repeating it again. It's rather interesting, man. But guys, what are your thoughts on this statement right there? Anyways, let's continue. The Dominica, I have to take out that word there, you guys. The Dominica China Efri Hospital. I don't think that's its name. But anyways, the Dominica China Friendship Hospital. Oh, that's why. Anyways, is a place for Dominicans to go and die, not for politicians and foreigners. Then fly out. You see, yes, this is the one I was looking for. Somebody said it's not for politicians and foreigners. They fly out for the healthcare. I remember when Skerrit came on stage and say, "Hey guys, I can fly myself out. I can fly my children out to get better medical health attention." And use the Prime Minister of the country telling the people that during election times, and the people screaming, "Yes!" Boy, I tell you. People screaming, "Yay! You can fly out, good for you." And he said, "What about you?" And people clapping, cheering. Boy, we have a problem. We have a problem, We have a problem, boss. But anyways, let me continue. Dominica China Friendship Hospital. Dominica China Friendship Hospital, a big old name, and it's more empty than anything. That name just quaver in the hospital. But let me tell you something. I go in the hospital yesterday, and the hospital have plenty people, It have plenty people, Hopefully, them people getting attention. But there's also another information I got of an individual, a young boy, who has internal bleeding in his head. That is the same thing that Chosky has, and Chosky has to be flown out. This guy... This boy might not... Let me not say that. Miracles happen. Let's pray for the individuals out there, guys. Because I'm just saying, Chosky has billions of dollars, man. And he couldn't get the attention in Dominica. He couldn't get medical attention in Dominica, good medical attention. He had to be flown out. But then there's this boy who has the same thing, a young boy, bleeding in his head. And fighting chance. Ian, on the other hand, talking about, oh, people can't pay $5, paying the fee, or they have to do it for free. Ian just, he's a miracle worker, man. Oh, it have more, may say quick. To do radiation, okay, let me read this thing right there, guys. China bigger name, empty and that name just quaver in the hospital. To do radiation, you have to go right Guyana. Really? And more places. You have to take someone with you, and expenses at your own cost. To do a scan, you have to fly overseas, because if you can fly overseas, because it's one person that can use that machine. Let me use. When she takes vacation, the place locked down. They be talking about the doctors. When they take vacation, because they have multiple doctors. I hear Ian the other day talking about multiple professions. And when I talk to the doctors, they say, yes, it have a few people here and there, but the real nitty-gritty, they don't have it. So I guess when one person goes, since it's one specialist that is there, the person has to take vacation at some point in time. And then the whole place locked down. They have to wait and come back another time. And it actually happened to a friend of mine who had to get a scan. He had to get a scan, and they told him to come back, man, because the person is on vacation. The place locked down, only the fittest will survive, and those with their money will, like I said it before, those with money will get to go, those without money in trouble. And then Scared will say, I can fight myself and my children, but what about you? And he forget he's the one that in charge, the Minister of Health, taking his wife overseas for medical attention because they know Dominica don't have good medical attention here. Well covered, their money well covered, will the poor in misery shouting, Labour power and 5 more years. When will my people realize it's not God's will that you see misery? I agree. Some people think it's God's will for them to see misery. And they continuously putting the same thing over and over and over for the sake of a few dollars, man. That is insane. Brothers and sisters, it is not God's will that you see misery, people. Be wise in your own eyes and think. But then how can you be wise if yourself you don't think properly? It's like asking a fool to be wise. It's kind of ridiculous. Sometimes you just have to let the fool be a fool in his folly or her folly and leave them there, man. And think of better for your country. Not one factor, not one factory, no industry. The country is really down. That's why I understand not one factory in the place. Boy, the amount of factories we had back in the day, guys. We had factories, you know. Where they go? No industry. The country is really down while ministers happy living in luxury and $64,000 a month. And the poor just scraping. How come, please give me some food to eat. Give me some food to eat. They give you breadcrumbs, man. You're happy. While they're getting $64,000. Hey, continue, man. Continue. I used to think some Dominicans were so humble. All along I was mistaking dotishness for humbleness. But you self must have been dotish to take dotishness for humbleness. Some of all you real dotish, eh? And I got lie, some of the laborites. That a lady that meet me in thing, and she was saying, how come I part of the treating thing? And tell me, what is the treating thing? I explained to the lady what treating is. The lady want to go on Etana and all kind. Lady, we're not dealing with Etana. We're dealing with that particular situation. She knows it's true. She tried to jump somewhere else. Anyway, I'm going too far. Let me continue. This is what I saw this video. It kind of reminds me of labor rights. Labor rights, this is all you sell. Yep. Yep. Tell me I lie, somebody. That is labor rights self. Labor rights that they are. Hey. But hey guys, if all else fails, at least we can find fish, man. Fish in Salisbury, man. Can make a fish stew. Can make a fish stew, man. Fish like crazy.
Cha-cha and Balau.
Yeah, man.
Check you around on the Salisbury beach.
They say bus driver, not bus driver, no, it's fisherman that making money. Fisherman making money. You go and fish and you good to go, man. Hey, make your money, eh? Oh, talking about that kind of reminds me of the situation. At least Cuba taking a stand. Hey, we have been down and too long, man. I heard that Fidel, his brother, I forget his name, the other Castro guy, he left Cuba. He went to Venezuela. That's what I heard. But Cuba people, they take, you know, they want to get out of that thing. Boy, I asked my partner what is going on. He hasn't responded yet. My boy in Cuba. The people have definitely come out in the millions, eh? No doubt about it. No doubt about it, man. Popo there, they say Popo come out there. So only just living it. No, what is that, man? Only what you talking? Oh. So the car reversing and leaving them pool is what? Maybe it's not the car. You just hit the man like a bush. What kind of violence is this? You grab a set of bush and fire behind the man. Okay, well at least don't blame them too much, man. One Popo there, la Popo you have to run me, boss. Run, boy, Popo. But fire doing that behind one Popo, I mean, doesn't change anything. But hopefully you guys find refuge in the situation. Talking about refuge in a situation. They ask who wore it best. My vote is on the penguin. Yeah, boy, penguin straight. Give the penguin baggy clothes. And another post, the last one I have is removes Roosevelt's carrot. Down with dictatorship. Viva la revolution. I guess that's from the Cuban people. Viva or Venezuela. Well, I don't know what Viva la revolution is having at Dominica there because everybody's sleeping. Everybody's sleeping. Things happen in Dominica going, down we boy. Down. Look, we have just closed. We have just closed, we boy. Another business closed. How many business closed for 2021 already? A lot. A lot have closed. What is happening with that that gas thing? What is the name again? Rubies. What is happening with Rubies? I hear Rubies about to close down. Eh? What is happening, man? What is happening, people? Anyways, guys, I talk, I give my reactions. All you, hey, vive on, brothers and sisters, vive on. Continue all you naughty ways. No, not everybody that watch my stuff, but labor rights tend to watch my stuff. This is why one of them met me in the other times there and trying to tell me things. But she met me, a few of them meeting me, man. Doesn't these things make sense to all you? Doesn't it make sense, Magwesa? Hey. Anyways, guys, give this video a thumbs up for the people who hopefully they understand. And of course, giving a thumbs up will cause the algorithm of YouTube to push the videos further and further and further. Let me know your thoughts in the whole situation as well, guys. Engage. Let me know your thoughts. I want to see what you guys have to say about the situations or the posts that I have to, actually saw here on two groups, that is. And yeah. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification like I said before. Give this video a thumbs up like I said before as well. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction video.